should be live. Hello and welcome to innerrealmplays. My name is Craig, and today, like all my live streams, I am going into Magic the Gathering Arena, and lo and behold, it is TMNT Day. Thank the Lord, because I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's been a while since I've streamed, so hopefully everything's fine. I have had a bit of a shift around in the room that I stream in, so I'm hoping that I haven't messed anything up. So, Diabus, huzzah! Hello there, how the hell are you? Good to see you, good to see you. So, yes, as I was saying, I'm very, 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 very excited because it's TMNT Day. And as you know, yeah, I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Magic the Gathering, so it is a match made in heaven for me. So hopefully everything sounds good, hopefully I look good with my pretty features. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, we've got quite a few packs to open, but I've had a very, very quick look. Williak, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I hope you pull this 16-bit art. Yeah, I don't think you get them in packs. I think that'll be a alt one, but I have pre-ordered a collector booster, and I am praying for one of the obviously I want Raphael because he's my boy, but hopefully I will get one of the, I'll be happy with any of the 8-bit cards, because 16-bit, not 8-bit, because they are glorious, and I think they're worth quite a bit, although it will go straight into the Commander deck, which I have also pre-ordered, although they're not coming till Monday, even though the set comes out on Friday. I don't know why Amazon is delaying it, but who knows. So I've had a very, very, very quick look in the store and saw Raphael 16-bit, got it straight away, and I've also signed up for the Mastery, so we'll have a quick look at them. And now I need to save all of my gold because I want the pizza land. I also want these lands as well. Here's the thing, I know that on Reddit and other social media platforms, people have been really hating this set and Universes Beyond. And to be fair, I get it, because it's a lot of sets this year, too many. But I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and some of the cards look amazing. I got Donatello from the 3 free packs. Nice, nice. Was it 8-bit or was it 16-bit? I can't remember. 8-bit, 16-bit. Yeah, so I'm going to be saving my gold to get them and all of these because they're so cool. Just so cool. And I also kind of want these as well. And I think they've got, you see, look at them. Yeah, I think you're going to need 8,000 gold. But you're never going to get them cheaper than that, are you? Even after, unless you get one at a time. Oh, they're cool as well. I quite like them. I like it all. Every artwork I've seen for this set, I love. And I know that I'm biased. I get it. But yeah, I just love it. And although I haven't looked at hardly any of the cards in the Commander set in the pre-con, I wanted to pre-order that, and I've been hearing really good things about it. Like, it's really good, so I'm really looking forward to that arriving on Monday for some reason, even though I pre-ordered it on the day that it became available to pre-order. So let's have a look at the Mastery Pass. So we've got Leonardo as a doodad, which is quite cool. Makes sense where Yoshi's Island happened. Oh, 16-bit, I believe it was Super Nintendo. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. So yeah, so we're going to get lots of alts. It's because of how many sets are coming out. It's too short a time, too many sets. Yeah, but that's a grumble for another day. So yeah, we get Leonardo as a doodad, and then we also got the Party Wagon as a card sleeve, which I have set as my default because I bloody love the Party Wagon, even though they've called it Turtle Van, or the Van Turtle. And Shredder is quite cool as well, but nothing beats Raphael. Yeah, so obviously it's the norm. We're going to get lots of card styles and packs and stuff like that. So who else do we get? Some gems. That's not standard. Oh, and we get Raphael as a doodad. Okay, he will be my guy straight away, and it will never be changed ever again because he's my favourite character from all things. Yes, I am that much of a geek. I will try and keep up with the comments. It has been a while since I've streamed. I'm sorry about that. I know it's been a couple of months, but I've just not been well. And I've needed time to recover. So yeah, I like Michelangelo as well, but no Donatello. Why is Donnie not getting the love? I don't know. Seems a bit unfair for Don. I mean, I know he's not a real turtle or anything, and he's not going to be offended, but all 4 turtles pet on the Mastery Pass. Really? Did I miss that? Oh, I missed it. That is cool. I was just about to say, or maybe I did say it and I forgot I said it, but yeah. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad they've put all 4 on there. That's really nice. The Mastery Pass is 100% worth it, in my opinion, but then I think every Mastery Pass is. Let's have a look at the orbs. Let's see what we get. Nice. You see, I love these arts as well. The teeth. Splinter, obviously. Krang, Bebop, Casey. Okay, yeah. I just love it all. I just love it all so much. I love the art. How many levels between? Yes, let's have a look. I think 50. Yes, 50 levels. I think the last set, Lorwyn, was only 46, wasn't it? Or maybe more than that. I don't know. Can't remember. I think it's definitely worth it though for what you get, although they have really shortened it. Right, and as you can see, we have a lot of packs to open. I'm going to be spending all of my mythics that I get. Hopefully I'll get some. Last set was 40, yeah. Too small, too short. But I mean, yeah, part of me's not complaining because we got to TMNT quicker. But yeah, I do miss, and here's the thing, I do like Turtles, and I love this set, as I've said about 25 times. I'm sorry for being too overexcited. But I would get rid of all Universes Beyond if it meant we got more sets from Magic, if I'm completely honest. But they're giving it to me and I'm going to take it. I like Lord of the Rings. I like some of the other sets. So yeah, so let's start with opening these packs. I don't know what the difference is between those two. Is that Mythic pack? I never used to get Mythic. If it is, I'm not complaining. Let's do it. The white got a reprint. Which white got a reprint? Have I instantly forgot what I said? Probably. Turtle Blimp. Okay, nice. I know that there's quite a few cards for artifacts, so yeah, that'd be nice. It's Raph set, yeah, well, he's the best. The new 50-pack combo is 45 common and 5 mythical. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I'm going to be getting all of the pre-con turtles with the mythics that I get. If I get mythics, that is. So return all creatures to their owner's hands. Each player may shuffle their hand and graveyard into their library. Then each player who does draws 7 cards. Nice. And if you have Nissa, the Planeswalker that doesn't allow your opponent from drawing 7 cards. Yeah, which I do have, so that would be good in a deck that contains Turtles in Time. Yeah, and the artwork. Incognite, brilliant, love it. Okay, so we've got Mauser Mark III, artifact creature. This creature can't attack unless you control another artifact. When Ray Fillet enters, create a mutagen token. See, I'm surprised they haven't done more with mutants from what I've seen. And I'm not a fan of legendary creatures being commons. But I guess you can get more of them, but yeah. Anyway. Sacrifice this token, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery. And the other thing as well, I don't know why they just didn't keep it as ninjutsu and instead of sneak. And what was it that they've also, it's the same, but they've just changed the name of it. I don't know why they did that. Wait, this is not a creature too. Wouldn't she get shuffled too? No, because she's Planeswalker. Did I say Nissa? Not Nissa. There's a Planeswalker. That's gonna bug me. It's not Nissa, is it? Nissa's green. See, have you missed me forgetting things, forgetting names? It's been a couple of months. But yeah, I'm already starting. Let me have a look, because it's going to bug me. Sorry, I know we're going off on a tangent. Narset. No, it begins with an M. Narset, yeah, if you've got that on the board, then yeah, you're laughing. Yeah, so far, impressed. Let's open another mythic. Come on, all the Raphaels. Oh, okay. Have one, and we got Mikey. Okay, which has got sneak, which should be ninjutsu, but yeah, that's fine. Whenever Michelangelo deals combat damage to a player, you may put a creature card and or land card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's nice. That's good. That is good. I've tried to stay away from spoilers as much as I can, but because I've been so excited, I have peeked at a few, more than I normally would. We got Rocksteady Crash Courser, 6-drop. The difference between ninjutsu and sneak is that one can be countered. Can sneak not be countered? I did not know that. Well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Every day's a school day. Rocksteady can't be blocked by more than one creature. Boars you control can't be blocked by more than one creature. Are there a lot of boars in Magic? That you could make a decent board deck, but then I guess with like Maskwood Nexus or if they brought a card out like if there's one like the Goat card from Lorwyn, can't think of his name. Really good card that was. I built a deck out of that. Really like it. Don't dismiss the uncommons in this set. Yeah, there is some good that I've seen. I already got Leonardo Big Brother for pre-order in the 50-pack, and you couldn't pre-order the Mastery Pass either, which I think is a bit of a joke. Would have liked to have done that. I don't know why they've stopped doing that. Foot Mystic, which is a human ninja warlock. When this creature enters, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 1/1 black ninja creature token. Okay. Raphael, my boy. Whenever another creature you control enters, Raphael deals 1 damage to target opponent. Okay. Yeah, I can see that popping off, especially in something like a goblin deck with Greco? No. God damn it, my brain. I bet you've really missed this. Or tribal with a way to give them menace. Yeah. Just trying to think. As ball cards, I'm not aware of that many, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I'm sure there's a good few. Putrid Pals, Human News Mutant. I have seen this card. I love the artwork. I think that's brilliant. It has disappeared. This creature enters with 2+1/+1 counters on it if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn. Okay, good in a counters deck, which the Precon is, I think. And Leonardo, which I already got. Leonardo gets +1/+0 for each other creature you control. No, I didn't already have that Leonardo. Sorry. It was the other Leonardo that I got for pre-ordering. Krenko, that's it, thank you. Greco is another goblin. Yeah. If you're new to my channel and new to me streaming, I have a problem with my brain, so I forget lots of card names. So if you want to learn from me, yeah, I'm not the person. Although I wish I was. Too many mutants for Genova to shine. Yes, exactly. That's why I was a bit disappointed when it first announced it. I wasn't sure because I wanted to build a Genova deck because I think that would be brilliant. But yeah, anyway, legendary creature, lizard mutant Mondo. Discard a card. Until end of turn, Mondo Gecko becomes the colour of your choice and gains hexproof from that colour. Whenever Mondo Gecko deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each colour among permanents you control. Okay. Interesting. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. She was one of my favourite cards from that set. She was such a good commander. I really enjoyed playing with that deck when I put that together. Okay, so we've got Brilliance Unleashed, which is deals 5 damage to target creature, or you can choose target artifact card in your graveyard, return it to the battlefield if it's an artifact creature card. Otherwise, return it to the battlefield, and it's a 3/3 robot artifact creature with flying. So, yeah, normal is it artifact stuff, but very high cost. But you can do both. So, yeah, Foundry is a good common one. Mouse of Foundry, yes, I saw that. Amazonian, I think, in her review video, she played with Mouse of Foundry because she did a draft, didn't they? The streamers that have followers like me. When this artifact enters or leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 colourless robot artifact creature token. Sacrifice this artifact. It deals 3 damage. Yeah, that is nice, especially like at end of game and your opponent's only got 3 life left. Oh, that would be juicy. It's like pulling a lightning bolt when you need it at the end of a game. Yes. Yeah, I think I can't remember the artifact commander's name. I think we spoke about it on Discord the other day, didn't we? Who was it? Krang. Yeah, Krang looks good. So we've got a discard or draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. It's sort of standard. Black card there. Novel, Nunchaku. I thought it was Nunchuk. Does Michelangelo call it Nunchaku? If it's pronounced Nunchaku, just fell off my arm. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. When you do, equipped creature fights up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. Okay, that's nice. I quite like that, to be fair. Crustacean Commando. When this creature enters, create a mutagen token. I like the mutagen token as well. It's nice to see the +1/+1 get a bit of love. I always do enjoy, because I'm a creature guy, it's my favourite way to play Magic. Yeah, I love the +1/+1 mechanic. The cloning of Shredder. I was looking forward to this card. That's awesome. Exile target creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary and is a mutant in addition to its other types. Create a token that's a copy of card exiled with this saga, except it isn't legendary and is a mutant in addition to its other types. I think that's a great card. And I think in the Mastery Pass, I think I've flashed over it. You get a alt art, or was it in the... It is Smexy. It's very Smexy indeed, like me. A quick creature has double strike. Yeah, the Raphael that you got with the pre-order, I think, the one that has to be, what's it called? Ninja Destroyer, Raphael Ninja Destroyer. I'm thinking Voltron for that. Just make him as big as possible. He has to be blocked, if able. I think that's what I'm leaning towards at the minute. Yeah, Raphael, Voltron, big guy is what I'm thinking. Jenika's technique deals 2 damage to each creature. We've got an enchantment. Enchant creature can't attack or block. Standard white enchantment aura, isn't it really? Sacrifice this aura, exile enchanted creature. You create a 1/1 black ninja creature token. Activate only as sorcery. Okay, yeah, that's pretty standard. Tenderize. Target creature control deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls. Again, standard green card. Punk Frogs, nice. Has Ward 3. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a standard common, isn't it? But having Ward 3 is quite good. It'd be quite. I'm not sure. Maybe if it had a cycle or something, that would be better. That equip will be a big deal. Yeah. I love it. I like it, and it's Raphael's weapon as well. Yes, I have a hard on for Raphael. I know, and I will try and not keep saying his name and talking about it. I saw actually someone shared a video with me the other day, and it had guy had got a sleeve, leg sleeve. Is it still called a sleeve? I don't know, of the turtles, and it looks so good. And I was like, right, that's my dream, but on my arm, not on my leg. Do we have auto-equip creature in standard? I saw a video about that, about an auto-equip something or other, earlier. Might be with this set, actually. We'll look out for it and see what we can find. But there is an auto-equip Ralban, yes. And there's... I don't think it's standard now, though. What's the dwarf? I don't think that is standard. Or Gilgamesh, yeah. Gilgamesh is he auto-equip? I'm not sure, actually. We've also got April. You scry 2. April O'Neil can't be blocked by creatures of power 3 or greater. Okay, so a worse version than all creatures that are power 2 or less can't be blocked. Double activated abilities. I can't remember the name, but you know what I mean. I know you guys know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. I just love the flavour of these cards. Last Mythic, which I'm quite glad that they've included, actually. The Last Ronin. Oh, my favourite graphic novel of all time, and they're making a video game, and I can't wait. It's so sad, but I highly recommend it. It's definitely worth a read. Destroy all creatures. Mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone this turn, put 3 +1/+1 counters on it. It gains trample, lifelink, and is indestructible until end of turn. That is amazing. That is a phenomenal card. I love that. The Street Hurricane. Worse Princess. Worse Princess? But for 6, yeah, it's expensive, but there'll be ways to get that down. Surely. Especially in a green deck when you're ramping so hard. It's definitely an end of game, finish the game kind of card. Does it have... See, the next turn, yeah. So it would be the turn after that, then you'd get that card. Yeah. I like it. No, I like it. I think even for 6, I like it. I like it. Okay, we've got Paramecia Colonyx, which is a zombie worm. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. When this creature dies, you may exile it. When you do, put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. That's good. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. We've got a Squirrel Mutant, which has Death Touch, a lovely little first turn blocker for you. Yeah. I think there was one similar in yeah, the princess has lifelink. April just writes, yes. What's the name of the card? Edge of Eternities had one, didn't it? Anyway, negate, cool art. That's going to be my new art for my negate. Zog. Zog's so cool. When Zog enters, target creature can't block this turn. Mountain cycling. I'm not sure about that one. Expensive for what it is, but then the mountain cycling. Anchovy and Banana Pizza. When this artifact enters, destroy target creature, sacrifice artifact, you gain 3 life. Yeah, I think that would be quite good in a black deck. Gain some life. Stockman. Backs to Stockman. When Stockman enters, draw a card, then discard a card. And again, island cycling. Yeah, again, it's quite a high cost, isn't it? Really? It's a nice dinosaur. Yeah. I think it'd be good in a dinosaur deck, especially if it's green red. Not as a commander though. I just, yeah. I mean the artwork, fucking awesome. All right, now we're down to the normal packs. Let's see what we get. Oh, well, we've got our first mythic wild card. Nice. So we've got Quintessential Katana. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever this creature does combat damage, untap it and you gain 2 life. Whenever a ninja you control enters, you may attach this equipment to it. I like it. I like it. That's good. Especially if it had first, if you had other, I think it'd be good in a Voltron deck, other cards giving it first strike and stuff, and you get to untap it. Yeah, no, I think that's quite good. Yeah, and we've got Leonardo Big Brother, which we've already got. That's the one that I got from pre-ordering. Ice Cream Kitty. Sacrifice another creature or token control card. Activate only as a sorcery. Sacrifice this creature, you gain 3 life. Okay, yeah. 2 mana, 1/3. Nice little blocker. Not bad. Same for Baxter, yeah. Zog's a land fix in the 99. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. It's just, yeah. I guess if you're struggling with lands, you can't go wrong, really, can you? Same for Baxter. Excuse me, ninja? What do you mean? Damn that katana with Kato, yeah. Go ninja, go ninja, go! Donatello, Turtle, Techie. When Donatello enters, if you control an artifact, draw a card. Good in a blink deck, blinky artifact deck. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to try and create a deck with just all of the turtles in and just try and make it work. I don't know how I'll make it work, but I think it'll be good for some fun. Time to Esper Ninjas. Yeah. I just think without ninjutsu, why? Yeah. But you're right. If it's uncounterable, that's crazy. You could do a ninjutsu / sneak deck, maybe. Target creature gets +1/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. Yeah, not bad. And we've got East Wind Avatar. Alliance, whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Yeah, quite standard bird. Not very high power, is it really, though? For a 4 cost. I didn't speak about Leonardo, which has sneak, and Leonardo gets +1/+0 for each other creature you control. So it's quite good for if you're paying the sneak. When I first read that card, I was kind of like, yeah, I think that's quite maybe not that great actually, but getting him out maybe turn 2. Yeah, no, I quite like it. Yeah, okay. Yes, definitely think we need a Leonardo deck at some point. I've not built a white deck in ages. Turtle Power! Flash! Turtles you control get +2/+2, and it's got Flash as well for an enchantment. I like it, that's quite cool. And the artwork, again, chef's kiss. Shredder's Armor. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. Equip, sacrifice another non-land permanent. Activate only once each turn. You see, that'd be cool if you get rid of a treasure token for it, or... Okay. I'm hoping to get the Shredder, the Super Shredder. That would be really cool. I wanted a Godo reskin in this set. Yeah, that would have been quite cool, if Godo's the one I'm thinking of. Sacrifice outlet. Yeah. Yeah, I think sacrificing, equipping something again with something like Grave Pact. Yeah, I think that would be an excellent addition to something like too many names running through my brain. Thingy deck. Oh my god, what? My brain. Final Fantasy. Yeah, it'll come to me. I love him. Yeah, it'll come to me. I didn't look at the red that was there. Didn't read it. So I don't know what that was there. Or maybe I did read it and I forgot I read it. I need to calm down. It's because I'm so over it. Sephiroth, thank you. That was like a sneeze that wouldn't come out. Yeah, I think I'm messing up so much with my remembering stuff because I'm so excited. Don and Leo, problem solvers. Okay, at the beginning of your end step, exile up to one target artifact you control and up to one target creature you control, then return them to the battlefield under the owner's control. Nice. Blinky blinky. I love blink decks. And it's good colours. And it's expensive to get out, but yeah, I think that would be really cool. Or Judge Gabranth. Yes, Judge Gabranth is quite good. So we've got Bebop, Warthog, Warrior. We've got who's another boar. So at least that means 2 boars, but one of them's green and one of them black. So you couldn't put them in the same deck unless you obviously have a different commander. Rhinos you control have Menace. And it's Swamp Cycling. Again, not bad for Lancing. Another one for that War Criminal Dog. Yes. So destroy target artifact or enchantment or creature with power 4 greater. It's standard white. Destroy, spell, and EPF point squad. Alliance, whenever another creature control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Okay. That's quite cool. Just trying to think which deck that would be good in. Maybe with there's another one that I'm going to forget the name of. Indestructible. It gets +1/+1 at the beginning of combat, and it grabs a creature with haste, and you have to throw that creature into attack. So you get a 1/1 with first strike, and then you get a 1/1 with double strike, and then you get the 6/1, and oh my god. I know one of you will tell me because you're good like that. So if this is your first time finding me, yes, I forget the names of cards, but it's all good. We're all here to have fun and learn. And yes, if you want to join Discord, the link is in the doodad on my main page, thingamabob. We chat magic and you can put your decks on there. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Nice. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had a counter on it, you gain 2 life. Nice. Whenever you cast the spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Also nice. I like it. Yes, that's good. And we've got Splinter. Hamato Yoshi. What a glorious rat he is. He has Sneak for 1, and other ninjas you control get +1/+1. And he has Menace. That's not bad. Yeah. Really nice class it is. Yeah. I like it. I think that's good. Baxter Stockman. When Baxter Stockman enters, create a 1/1 colourless robot artifact creature token. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target artifact creature you control gets +3/+0 and gains first strike and vigilance until end of turn. Again, another good artifact commander. I think you're right. I think artifact is definitely this is the anthem. It really is. What was I saying? Yeah, artifact love in this set, which, you know, I'm not going to complain at artifact love. Mauser attack. Choose 1, create a 1/1 colourless robot artifact creature token, or target creature gets +3/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. That's quite a cool instant. That'd be quite good. Especially in the Raphael Ninja Destroyer deck. Okay. High Flying Ace, which is a bird mutant. Target creature without flying gains flying until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. For 3, 2/3, but it costs 4. Let's give a creature flying. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think that's just just goes into the board. I don't think I'll use that, to be honest. Slither Encrypted is a fish mutant, and it is beautiful. When this creature enters, create a mutagen token. Again, more +1/+1 love. Cool looking artifact token too. Yeah, it is actually. The artwork's really cool. I bet it'd be even better in the borderless style. I wonder if you get the borderless style at some point. Cowabunga, we've already got that. Make your move, destroy target artifact. Yeah, we've got another one. I thought I'd already got that actually. I don't know why it's saying first. Looking out for Leatherback. Yes, I saw that. I can't remember what it does, but I did see that, and it does look good. I remember thinking, I like that. That looks good. Sally Pride, Lioness Leader. Legendary creature, cat mutant rebel. When Sally Pride enters, create X 2/2 red mutant creature tokens, where X is the number of non-token creatures you control. Whenever Sally Pride attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Again, really like it, and that token is awesome. That's really cool. The artwork on this set is just chef's kiss. And the 8-bit, 16-bit, yeah. Yes. I'm just excited. Metalhead. When Metalhead enters, return up to one target artifact or creature to its owner's hand. Sacrifice another artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on Metalhead. It gains menace and haste until end of turn. Okay, yeah, I think that'd be okay in an artifact deck. I think that'd be a good addition. Anchovy Banana Pizza, Bot Bashing Time. Was that the one that I didn't read? Bot Bashing Time deals 6 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. 6 damage for 4 isn't bad. Pity it's not an instant, but it's not bad. Stockman, we already got that. Foot Elite, the Human Ninja. Whenever this creature attacks, another target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. That's the point. I need to get the alt art for All Will Be One, because that Ronin artwork on that is just beautiful. Just beautiful. Is just making sure I'm not missing anything. Is artifact driven this set hard? Yeah. Hopefully we'll get Krang, because I think that'd be an excellent. Although it's not, is it? I don't think. I think it's just blue. I think. Enchanted creature is a turtle with base power and toughness 0/1. It can't attack and loses all abilities. Yeah, I mean, very much like Screaming, but not as good. A bit more, but it can't attack, unlike the Screaming. It'd be better if it can't block, because I always think if you use that Screaming card and then you attack, they're going to block with it, and then they get to replay their commander or whatever. So I'd rather it had can't block, but we can't have it all. So yeah, so far it's looking good. Excuse me. So we've got some new ones. We've got Renee, Temporal Apprentice, which when Renee enters, return each other non-land permanent that entered this turn to its owner's hand with flash. That's lovely. How good would that be in like a going against a storm deck? Oh my word, blue neuters are out of pocket, I tell you. Yeah, that would make me so happy, going against something that really pops up, like a green deck, like a Simic deck, and then they'd have to, I just can imagine it, and they didn't have any more, and then they'd have to sacrifice stuff to get down to hand size. That would be a dream. That would never happen. I can dream. Okay, so we've got another equipment skateboard. When this equipment enters, tap target permanent equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has haste. So you get the tap. It's only 1 mana, which is good. Gives your creature haste. 1 mana to equip. It's not bad actually. Yeah, I think that's quite good. Especially end of game, not so good, but to have it in your opening hand would be quite good. Witness protection is a 1-drop, my guy. Yeah, that's another one, isn't it? Witness protection and unable to scream. 5 blue to flash is a lot of mana to have. Yeah, I mean, it would rely on the game going very well for you in order to get it out, but yeah. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a food card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. If you don't put a card into your hand this way, create a food token. Okay. Not bad, but are there massive amounts of food cards that you really want to get and put it out? Having said that, most of the food stuff produces food tokens, which are good to sacrifice. 1, to get life, and 2, if you wanted, if it was in, say, paired with that black spell that equips by sacrificing, maybe. Yeah, I like the artwork. That's very cool. We've got Insectoid, Exterminator, Insect Mutant, Flying, Disappear. At the beginning of your end step, if a opponent left the battlefield under your control this turn, scry 1. Okay, scrying. It's always good to scry. A green hot dog cart. Yes, we've seen one. I remember us seeing one. I just can't remember what it did. Tunnel Rats. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I've seen that Splinter. I think we're going to see in the queue a lot of Splinter decks with a lot of like rat colonies and all the rats. You can have any number of rats in a deck. I think we're going to be going against a lot of rats. Return this card from your graveyard, although in a Wick deck. Yeah. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped for 5. I mean, yeah, I guess. I just think there's better black cards that do a better job. Not for that cost, thanks. Yeah, I was just thinking it is a lot to pay out. We have a Frog Butler who is a very, very, very posh gentleman. I would like him to butler for me. Death Touch, add 1 mana of any colour. This creature gains reach until end of turn. That's good. That's good. 5, yeah. Too expensive. Too expensive. I agree. Okay. What we got next? Give me some mythic wildcards. Leonardo Cutting Edge. Nice. Sneak for 1. First turn. Well, unless you had a... Yeah. Tree Frog the Goat, yeah. Tree Frog's quite good. I quite like that for a bit of rampage. Lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Leonardo. So, not quite as good as Final Fantasy. Oh my god, sometimes I could really slap myself when I forget the names of these. A, begins with A. Come on. Great card for a life game deck, yeah. Not as good as Angela. I'm going to call her Angela because I can't remember. Draw 3 cards. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Although it's cheaper to get out because she's a 3-drop. The lady that gets screwed. Yeah. Aerith. Yes, that's it. Sorry, completely forgot. Because you could put Aerith's counter onto something else. But then if you've got Ozolith on the battlefield, it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, yeah, it's a turtle, so I want to build a deck out of it. But yeah, Pizza Face, love it, love it, love it, love it. When Pizza Face enters, create a food token. At the beginning of your... Oh, so there we go. We could grab Pizza Face. So there we go. We have a food spell. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 other target artifact or creature. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 mutant creature in addition to its other types. Sacrifice him for 10 and you get 15 life. That's really good. Yeah, Mr. Negative got a new home. Yeah, true. I will be building a deck with Pizza Face, I think, as well. Really disturbing art for the mind transfer. I mean, yeah. After a night out, I've upchucked stuff that looks like that. Okay, we've already had them, and there's the Frog Butler, who is a proper true gentleman. Guac and marshmallow pizza. I know a lot of people complained about the land art with the pizzas as being gross, but they're supposed to be. Well, their pizzas are gross. When this artifact enters, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn and untap it. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Again, not a bad food. So yeah, you could make a good food deck with Pizza Face. I'm going to do it, folks. I'm going to do it. Excessive life. Say what? Yeah, to go up to 15 is mental. Give me something good. Corbett Rude. It's my guy. So whenever you attack, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Whenever you discard a card, this class deals 2 damage to each opponent. When this class becomes level 3, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, shuffle, then discard a card at random. Not bad. I've never built a discard deck before because I always worry that I'm going to be throwing away too much good stuff that I won't get to play. So I've always kind of stayed clear of it. I'm sure there's ways and means to, you know, go against that, but yeah. And I love that frogs are getting a lot of love as well. I'm Brazilian. Pizza here is a crime in all other countries. Really? What do you get on pizza there? So we've got Genghis Frog. Look at him batting. KC, giving him a hairdo. So with Trample, whenever Genghis Frog or another mutant you control enters, create a mutagen token. See, that's really good for an uncommon as well. For a 2-drop, that's nice. I like that. We've already had them. Primordial Pachyderm. Great art. Again, reach, trample. When this creature enters, you gain 2 life. Yeah, 4-drop for a 4/4 would be good with that kid commander. When this creature enters, you gain 2 life. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I guess. Who we got here? We've got Leatherhead Swamp Stalker. There he is. So he's legendary Crocodile Mutant Rogue, which is 4-drop, and he's a 5/4. Good power for a 4-drop. Leatherhead enters with a hexproof counter on her. Nice. Whenever Leatherhead deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a counter from her. When you do, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. That's really nice. Then proliferate. Yes. For the other one, yes. Yeah, very true. Ugly but delicious. Beans, roastery chicken, whole. I will send some pics on the Discord. Yes, please do. I'd be interested to see that. Although a whole roastery chicken on a pizza is right up my street. And beans, which I'm assuming isn't like British beans, because in Britain we have baked beans in a tomato sauce, which is amazing. Beans on toast. I know a lot of Americans who hear of beans on toast hate the idea of it, but with butter, let your toast cool, spread proper butter on it so it doesn't melt, and then beans. Hot, obviously. Oh, it's just good. Busted in green. Leatherhead was a he. Yes, I think they changed Leatherhead to a she for the set, or at some point in the graphic novels. I'm not sure when they changed the sex, but he has become a she, and we don't complain at that. I guess that's fine. Maybe. I don't want to get into that. Mona Lisa, Science Geek, legendary creature, lizard mutant. With reach, add X mana of any one colour where X is Mona Lisa's power. That's not bad. That's not a bad card at all. I like it. And we've got Grounded for Life. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Destroy target creature. So if it's tapped, cost you 2. Big cost for just... yeah, I'm sure there's perks for that. The artwork's ace. Maybe I should try and build a deck where the only art that appears has a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in it. Could you make that work? Multiverses, yeah. Yeah. Also busted in green. Yeah. I think making it massive and then adding that amount of, yeah. Although it's a 3-drop, so it's going to take some time to, I mean, unless you're doing something, say, with Ozolith, getting her up to a high enough +1/+1 counter will be quite tricky, I think, because people would target that straight away. But there is ways, obviously, to protect and stuff, so interesting. Surveillance Cam. When this artifact enters or leaves the battlefield, you may tap or untap target creature. Okay, sacrifice artifact, draw 2 cards. Nice. Not bad. A lot of artifacts love in this set, but I'm not playing that. Armageddon Future Shark. When Armageddon enters, destroy up to 3 target creatures. And it's a 9/6. But it costs 8 mana. Holy hell. And it has flash. Do I like that? Yes. Yes, I think I do. Have you sent the picture of your pizza yet? Let me have a look, see if it's appeared. No. What the actual fuck? A proper cost? Yeah. I mean, that's crazy, but so far hard to get to. Well, it's not, but Could you imagine it in the goat deck with affinity for goats? Oh, I'm going to add that to my goat deck. New Generations Technique. So it's got Sneak for 3, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Great in a landfall deck. Especially, you know, you're attacking with Bill and... Oh, it's a sorcery. But it has Sneak though, so you can still do it. I don't know. I need to think about that one actually. I think I need to see Sneak in action for me to figure out how it works, and you could do that. And Horror Tribal, yeah. Nobody. Artifact creature, human hero. When this creature enters, return up to 1 other target artifact you control to its owner's hand, and you scry 1. So absolutely amazing with Urza. I think I wouldn't say amazing, but good with in an Urza deck. And even though we've already got that, it's saying first for some reason. Did this on the last set as well. Not the last set. The last set Anyway. Southwind Avatar. Nice. Death Touch Snake Spirit Avatar. When another creature you control dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. That's really good. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Great in a sacrificing deck. That's really good. Bounce the Meteor. Yeah. I like it. Lita, little orphan amphibian. Aww. Which is a mutant ninja turtle. Whenever another creature you control enters, choose 1 that hasn't been chosen this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on Lita. Create a food token, scry 1. That's good. Okay, I like that. Avatars for the W. Williak, have you sent the pizza yet? I really want to see what pizza. Oh, you have. Okay. All right, let me bring that over so everyone can bask in the glory. Jeez. So this is a Brazilian pizza. What's? Is that gravy? Is that like a gravy? And pepperoni? I'm not gonna lie, that looks fire. What? Oh, yes. That looks really good. I would smash that into my face hole at a fast rate of knots, I'm telling you. Yeah, that looks good. I would eat that. Where was I? Zoo Escapees. That looks delightful. It does. My favourite pizza that I've not had for ages is, and it's a frozen pizza as well, is the Goodfellas cheeseburger pizza. It's so good. I don't know if you get it in the US or Brazil, but it's so good. When this creature leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token. I think definitely token decks with stuff like mutagen is really going to have a lot of cards added to it. If that makes sense. Oh, that made sense. I knew what I was trying to say. During your turn, this creature has first strike. Whenever this creature attacks, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Null group biological assets. Again, I am tempted to build a discard deck. I'm just a bit because I've not done it before. But then we only know if we enjoy something if we actually do it. That looked like beef gravy and chipped beef. Yeah, looked nice though. I wonder if he's sending more. He might be sending more. Let me have a look. Oh, he sent another one. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, this one's a good one. Let me fetch the crimes. I mean, that's. Hang on. Let me try and. So they're like fries, aren't they? I've not had fries like that since I was last in France, which was going back years, and that looks like a waffle. What is that? Okay, they're beets. That looks like beans. I don't know what that is. It's really making me hungry, and it's like dinner time. Okay, so stroganoff with the potato on the left, chicken and katupari on top, chicken heart on the right. I'm not sure about chicken hearts though. Oh, you lost me with chicken heart. You lost me. Okay. Splinter's Technique. So it's another sorcery with sneak. Search your library for a card. Put that card into your hand, then shuffle. You may cast this spell for 2 if you also return an unblocked attacker. That could be really handy. That could. Oh, beef and bean pizza. Yeah, I do like beans, to be fair. We've got an Omni cheese pizza, which looks delightful. I'm sorry if it's making you guys hungry who are watching. Sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any colour, sacrifice the artifact, and you gain 3 life. Okay. Again, yeah, just more artifact stuff. Utrom Scientists. When this creature enters, tap up to 1 target creature and put a stun counter on it. No, I'm not sure about that. And another frog. We can't go wrong with more frogs. We cannot go wrong with the frog love in this deck. Frog love. Ooh, Triceraton Commander. So, double X, double white for a dinosaur soldier with flying. Whenever this creature attacks, dinosaurs you control other than this creature get +1/+1 and gain flying until end of turn. When this creature enters, creates X 2/2 white dinosaur soldier creature tokens. I mean, the artwork again is just awesome. That is awesome. I don't have many dinosaurs though, so it wouldn't be great for me unless, again, I'd have to use something like Maskwood Nexus. Is Sneak, if it isn't busted, that sorcery could stand to DT as a game changer. Yeah. I think Sneak might be busted, yeah, especially if it can't be countered, which, you know me, I hate blue, playing against blue. So, Karai, Future of the Foot. That is Shredder's daughter, for those of you that don't know, with Sneak whenever, and she kills Raphael in the last Ronin. Spoiler alert. I realised that as I was saying it midway through sentence. I'm sorry if you haven't read Last Ronin. Okay. So it costs more to sneak her in than it does just to pay her cost. But whenever Karai deals the combat damage to a player, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If a sneak cost was paid this turn, instead return that card to the battlefield. Oh, okay. I like it. Flying dinosaurs sounds scary. Could you imagine that with Atali? And then creating that many dinosaur soldiers. Yeah. Definitely good for endgame. And that's it from... Oh, no, didn't read this one, did I? Venus, torn between worlds. Oh, poor Venus. When Venus is dealt damage, put that many +1/+1 counters on her. She must survive the damage to get the counters. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 1. If you do, draw a card. That's really good. That's really good. I like that. I think maybe, actually, Amazonian played with Venus, I think. Flying Triceratops go... yeah, I can just imagine Alan Grant lying, listening to it breathe as it flies through the air. Jurassic Park reference, sorry. Which I watched Rebirth the other day. Jurassic Park. Anyway, prehistoric pet, Dinosaur Ninja, which is the cutest dinosaur ninja I have ever seen. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Nice. Return another target creature controlled to its owner's hand. Activate only during your turn. Nice. That's a good card. I like it. I've already seen that. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Great song. Fungisil returns. Oh. I really like this set. I'm sorry, I know lots of people hate it. I'm sorry if you hate it, but I really like it. And not just because it's turtles, but some of these cards are really good. Exile target creature control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Go Ninja Go deals damage equal to the greatest power among creatures you control to target creature and opponent controls. That's a good card as well. Pity it's not an instant, but it's a good card. I like it. Purple Dragon Punks. Add red. Spend this mana only to cast an artifact spell or to activate an ability. Lots of red cards that do that, so nothing new there. Pain 101. Until end of turn, target creature gains Death Touch, and when this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Nice. If you're sneaking in... No. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I thought... So if you're sneaking in a creature and then that creature's returning it to hand, but it isn't when this creature leaves the battlefield, which would have been even better. Could you imagine that? When this creature leaves the battlefield, it enters tap. Anyway, still not bad. Make your moves, try to target artifact or enchantment or creature with powerful. I've already got that. I don't know why it keeps hitting first on that card and negate. But so we've got a few new ones here. We've already got that. The Neutrinos. Legendary creature Elf Rebel. When another creature you control enters, the Neutrinos get +1/+0 until end of turn. Whenever the Neutrinos attack, exile up to one target creature you own. Then return it to the battlefield under your control. Tapped and attack in. Not bad against a crime deck. A 1-mana dinosaur is kind of rare. Yeah. I must admit, I don't know of any other 1-drop dinosaurs. That's not saying there isn't more, but the cookie that can't be blocked, if you pay 1, will spike on price with all these sneak cards. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, so we've got Foot Ninjas, which can sneak in for 4. When this creature enters, you gain 3 life. Paying 4 for a 5/5 and to gain 3 life isn't bad. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Ginger Brute, Stomped by the Foot, which has kicker, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. If this spell was kicked, that creature gets -5/-5. There is other black cards that do that, but yeah, great in a sacrificing deck. Mechana. I can read. I promise. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry is an artifact creature, robot ninja. Lots of robots in this set, which is quite nice to see. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. Okay. Yeah, again, not bad. Not bad at all. Right, what have we got new here? I'm really... Oh, another rare wild card. So that's 2 from this one pack. Nice. Shredder Unrelenting. Not the great Shredder, but I'm sure it's going to be good. We've got Sneak 4, or you pay 5. Death Touch. Whenever Shredder enters or attacks another target creature you control, gains Death Touch until end of turn. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Action News Crew, Channel 6. Discard this card. Puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Draw a card. It's a lot to pay though. A lot to pay to put +1/+1 and draw a card. But Sneak is like the ability Alicia's Vanguard has. I don't remember Alicia's Vanguard. I don't know that one. Nobody, we've already read that one. Okay, I think we're going to start getting less and less new stuff the more we open, obviously. That just makes sense. Technodrome, love it. Reach, trample, artifact creature. This creature can't attack or block unless its power is 6 or greater. Sacrifice another artifact, draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Excellent. There are so many ways to build up artifacts to sacrifice, like treasure tokens and stuff like that. Yeah. Plus, in a +1/+1 deck, that is really good for 2. Yeah, I like it. Dream Beavers. Beaver Nightmare. I've never had a beaver be called a nightmare, but there we go. Maybe I just haven't seen the right one. Pinnacle Emissary will be my commander for the artifacts. Pinnacle Emissary. Have I read that one? Is that what sets that from? Dash is the ability. Dash, that's it. Yeah, they've renamed Sneak. Renamed a couple of abilities, haven't they, to different things. Oh, sweet baby artifacts, Jeebus. When this creature enters, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life and you can scry 1. Again, more cards that do that, but actually for 1 drop, that's good. Yeah, you were right to say don't miss out on the uncommons, because there's some really good ones. Okay, we've got Mutagen Man Living Ooze. Activated abilities of artifact tokens you control cost 1 less to activate. When Mutagen Man enters, create X Mutagen tokens. Oh my god, that's good as well. That's nice. That's really nice. Mighty Mutanimals, Mutant Rebel. When this creature enters, create 2/2 red mutant creature token alliance. When another creature you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. And again, I really like the artwork for that token. Excuse me, that's not bad either. He's from the Edge of Eternity. Yes, okay, yeah, now I know which one you mean. Creates a 1/1 artifact when you use a spell and can be bought for 1. Yeah, I can see that really going really well in that. Right, come on. Give me Shredder. No, but we have another class. Does Machines. When this class enters, mill 2 cards, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. When this class becomes level 2, return up to 2 target artifact cards from your graveyard to your hand. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature in addition to its other types. The classes are quite good as well. And we've got Shredder's Technique, which is uncommon for 3 with a sneak. Destroy target creature or enchantment. If an enchantment was destroyed this way, you lose 2 life. Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess you could do it. I know there are quite a number of people that will save like instants to kill something until you attack. So a good way to protect a creature. and then destroy something of theirs. Yeah, I can see that one. Yeah. Maybe Shahili, Sublime Artifact, Planeswalker would be better. I know Shahili, and that is a good Planeswalker. Yeah, I'd have to. I need to have a look at other artifact commanders, and yeah, to figure out what's the best way. We have Casey Jones. So haste. When Casey Jones enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. I mean, what's the best 5-color commander for an artifact deck? Because there's just so much artifact love across the color spectrum in this set. Yeah, well, that's nuts closer to madness costs. Yeah, I mean, there's some. Yeah, I love Casey Jones as well. Yes, quite. Yes. All right, let's see what we got next. Come on, Shredder. No, but we've got Weathermaker, which is an artifact with landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a charge counter on this artifact. Add 1 mana of any colour. Remove 2 charge counters from this artifact. Add 2. Remove 3 charge counters from this artifact. It deals 3 damage to any target. That's good. That's really good. Morphon. I don't know Morphon. I might have to check that out. Stand by. Morphon. Oh, Morophon. Boundless. Legendary creature shapeshifter. Is that on Arena? I wonder. But for those of you that don't know, that's Morophon the Boundless. Choose a creature type. Spells of the chosen type you cast cost 5 less to cast. This effect reduces only the amount of coloured mana you pay. Other creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1. That's really good. That's really good. I'll have to have a look if it's on Arena. Okay, so April, Reporter of the Weird. Whenever April deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards, then discard a card. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Ooh, Chrome Dome. Robot Ninja. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+0. 5. Create a token that's a copy of another target artifact you control. That token gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. That's good, and only a 2-drop as well. But then you obviously got the cost of 5. That's good. I like that. Yeah. And that's the only new thing from that pack. What we got next? We have Everything Pizza and Raph and Mikey Troublemakers. Trample and Haste. It is a 7-drop. When Raph and Mikey attack, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So you really want that in a big stompy creature deck, don't you? Oh, God, my mind is buzzing with all these decks that you can build. Another one for the deck, yeah. Are you talking about Morophon? Is it on Arena? I'm not sure. I will look after this pack. Actually, we'll have a look. So big, you want a big stompy, lots of ramping. No, I like it. Like the art, like Raph, like Mikey, like it all. Everything Pizza. So when this artifact enters, it's only 2-drop. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. And then for 2 and 5 of one of each colour, tap, sacrifice artifact, target player gains 3 life and draws a card. Each of your opponents discards a card. This artifact deals 3 damage to any target, and you put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target creature. Okay, another good one. And it's an uncommon as well. There are some really good artifacts in this deck. In this set. Sorry, hang on. Let me just come back here. a little too expensive for Uber plus 2. I mean, yeah, it is expensive. It is. But there's got to be ways of. There must be ways of. There's that card that we read out earlier that makes abilities cheaper. Yuck, we want it. It was one of the first packs I opened. It makes abilities of artifacts less. So I mean, drop it down to 5, I guess. Mikey and Leo. So now we've got all 4 in 2 cards. Whenever you put a counter on a creature you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's good as well. Oh. But for long games, it could be a winning factor. Yeah, it could be. It could be. But yeah, end game, you're looking. Yeah. You know, the big creature games, creature versus creature. Dimensional exile. Enchant basic land you control. When this aura enters, exile target creature and opponent controls. Okay, we have your normal standard type of thing. I thought that said butthole missile for a second then, and nobody wants one of them. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Manhole missile does 3 damage to target creature. You may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. If you do, draw a card. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not bad if you've got something that you can't play for loads of turns and you want something new. Okay, that's cool. Transdimensional Bovine, which is an Ox avatar. Add 2 mana of any one colour. Any good blocker. That's quite good as well. But there's some good cards in this set. I know this set got a lot of hate, but maybe it won't get hate now the set's out and people are actually going to be using them. But from what I saw on Reddit, people hated it, and I love that. I love it. It's got, yeah, that's got some real feels in the artwork that has. I hope they do a borderless version of that. That's cool. Search your library and or outside the game for exactly 4 legendary creature cards you own with different names. Then reveal those cards. An opponent chooses 2 of them. Put the chosen cards into your hand and shuffle the rest into your library. That is awesome. That's really good. That's really good. Yeah, okay, that's epic. Oh, could you imagine it in 5-color Commander, where when you play you get X plus X plus X for legendary, and then you when you play a legendary card, it gets you another legendary card. I have a deck that's going to really bother me. I can't remember. Savanti Romero times exile for 5. Legendary Demon Wizard with trample. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Savanti Romero. Then you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of counters on Savanti Romero. Golden Wish is legal again. Jonah, that's it. Thank you. Golden Wish. I don't know Golden Wish. So, spicy oatmeal pizza. Although you can get savoury, like flapjacks and stuff and oats, can't you? So that might not be too bad. And the spice might mask the oatmeal. When this artifact enters, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to you. That search for a food card is looking better and better the more packs I open. Okay. We're getting another rare. We do love me some rare. Leonardo's Technique with Sneak. Return 1 or 2 target creature cards, each with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's good. Yeah, that's good. For some graveyard love. One of the best pizzas from the set. Yeah, that's good. It was good. This creature can't be blocked if an artifact enters the battlefield under your control this turn. Sacrifice this creature, counter target spell that targets an artifact or creature you control. That's not bad either. That's good. I like it. And we've seen the rest. We're down to 20 packs and then the golden packs. Okay, open that. Saved by the Shell. The spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a turtle. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control. It gains trample, hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn. Obviously, it will be great in a turtle deck. Wingnut, Bat of Belfry, which is a legendary Bat Mutant Alliance. Whenever another creature you control enters, Wingnut gains your choice of Flying, Menace, or Haste until end of turn. Whenever Wingnut attacks, each other attacking creature gets +1/+0. I think so. Oh, that's nice. Each attacking creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. For a 2-drop. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. Great in a turtle and a changeling deck. Yeah, true. Very true. I keep forgetting about changelings. Of course, changelings. Shapeshifters. And all that good stuff. Raphael! Another Raphael, the Night Watcher! With Sneak 3, which normally is a 4-drop. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Elemental Soldier, and I love the artwork as well. I just need the borderless version now. Mutant deck as well. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the possibilities are endless. When this creature enters, destroy up to 1 target non-creature artifact. Okay. What we got next? I still can't believe that. Yeah. In a goat deck with affinity to goats from Lorwyn. That would go very hard. But yes, we've seen it from a previous pack, so it just got me excited again. And next up, we've got a Mythic. Nice. Always take a Mythic, but nothing else new. And we've got Technodromes. The thing is, as a Brawl-only player, I would much rather not have 4 of every. Bussant, definitely. Bussant. I've not had that for ages. Such a cool thing. Okay, Kitsune Dragon's Daughter, which is a Fox Warlock avatar with Vigilance for 6. Quite expensive, but it is a 6/6. Whenever Kitsune enters or deals combat damage to a player, you may exchange control of 2 other target creatures controlled by different players. Nice. I do like crime. I do like a bit of crime. Here, take my 1/1 token that does nothing, and I'll take your commander. Please and thank you. General Trog, Heart of Stone. It's quite expensive though, but it's still good. Which is a legendary artifact creature, Elemental Soldier. It's always nice to see a legendary artifact creature that you can use as a... Kitsune is your chase card. Amazeballs. Or are we talking General Trog? Oh, never mind. It's not the mill half the deck. No, I've not seen that yet. Was that Krang? It wasn't Krang, was it? Yeah. For 2. I'm not sure which one that is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know that there is one with Mill half. I mean, how are you playing against Mill? Mikey and Dawn Party Planners. That's cool. So we've got obviously a legendary creature for 4 in Simit. It's a Kitsune card, art card. Oh, okay. Hopefully we'll see it. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast mutant, ninja, or turtle spells from the top of your library. If you cast a creature spell this way, that creature enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to put this deck together, a Turtles deck, and it's going to end up with like 150 cards in it. Karai's Technique, which is a sorcery for 3 with also sneak for 2. Choose one or both. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. That's good. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. great in a obviously creature-heavy deck. That would be Mikey and Leo. We've already got that. Lord Dreg, Insect Invader. See, quite a few insects as well. Flying with Disappear and a legendary creature, Insect Warrior for 4. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 black Insect Warrior creature token with flying. Sacrifice a token, draw a card. Nice. It's good uncommon as well. There are some really good uncommons. Yeah, really good uncommons. What we got next? Nothing new. We're down. I can't believe we're down. Is that another mythic? Did I just see pop there? Oh, it was. I don't know what that was. Anyway, Old Hob. Old Hob isn't in Turtles as much as he should be. Yeah, Sneak looks like madness, so on discard. Yeah, I really need to check out the building a discard deck. I need to stop being so cowardly. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token. It gains haste until end of turn. Destroy it at the beginning of the next end step. Target attacking creature token gains indestructible until end of turn. Okay. So, token creator with haste, but you have to destroy it. Target attacking creature token gains indestructible until end of turn. I want to like it, but for 5, I'm not sure. The fact that you have to destroy it. I'm sure there's other cards I'm not thinking of. Free tokens, yeah. So it's going to create that token for you. Good to sacrifice, I guess, if you need to sacrifice something. I need to think about that one. I think I need to look at other cards with it and see where it lies. There's probably a trick that I'm missing that goes with another card that, you know, or another few cards or something. I don't know. Or you could use it with Sneak. Bring the target token back, whack another creature in. So they think they're blocking a token, a 2/2 token. No, here's Raphael. You know what I mean? Yeah, free ETB on life gain or ping damage every turn. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've just answered my own question on it. Buzzbots. When this creature dies, draw a card. Okay. Right, what we got next? We have nothing new. And we're getting another mythic. There you go, 4 mythic cards for all 4 turtles that are in the pre-con. That's definitely what I will be getting. Nothing new from that pack. Turtle Van, which they should have called Party Wagon. I don't understand. It's literally called Party Wagon. I don't understand why this. I'm fine. It's just, I just don't get it. I don't get why they called it Turtle Van. It's simple. It was simple. It's right there. It has a name. It's called the Party Wagon. No, I'm not angry. It's fine. But whenever this vehicle attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature that crewed it this turn. Then if that creature is a mutant and you're a turtle, double the number of +1/+1 counters on it. That's good. Only needs 1 to crew for a 3-drop for a 4/4. It's good! It also makes them indestructible unless you can't cheese the stack. That's a point, because it says destroy it at the end, but you can't destroy something that's indestructible. Maybe Party Wagon has a trademark somewhere. Yeah, probably. There's not another card called Party Wagon, is there? Like some obscure card that... Yeah. Anyway. I like it though. It's a great card. It's just called the Party Wagon. I'm okay. Down to our final 7. I have to say I've really enjoyed opening this set. Make your move. Destroy already had that. Nothing new there. And I know I'm a Turtles fanboy, but Shark Shredder, kill a clone for 4 with Sneak for 5, which is a Shark Octopus Ninja. Whenever Shark Shredder deals combat damage to a player, put up to 1 target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It enters tapped and attacking that player. That's really good, but I thought if it's already done damage, the attacking phase is over, but then it's attacking. So does it treat it like all of the cards, Venom looking card? Yeah. Is it like all of the cards are like they have first strike? First strike, that's why. Oh, of course it has first strike, yeah. You just said that. And I said it without even reading. Reading the card explains the card. It really does. Funny that. Right, hands to the final 5. I always save them until last the golden packs, just because I think it might change what they give you depending on what you get from the packs, if that makes sense. Okay, so we've got another artifact equipment, improvised arsenal. Equip creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. For 5, create a token that's a copy of this equipment. 5 to create and it's for every artifact. That's really good. There's some really good equipment that would be so good attached to Raphael. Oh, okay. My mind is boggling. Absolutely boggling. I already got that from the pre-ordering. Westwind Avatar. Great one for any flyers, yeah. This is what I was talking about. It's got to be blocked if able, but in a Voltron deck, if you attach that to it and a few other, you know, you're unstoppable. And all the swords and whatnot. Not that I have any of the swords, but, you know, there's still time to get them at some point. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may sacrifice a token or a land. If you do, you gain 3 life. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, draw a card. Okay. See, he hasn't disappeared like Nasty in the Izzet setting, yeah. Yeah. What's the ability where if a creature goes into the battlefield, it begins with a D, and then I think you can, there's different ones, but like draw a card or whatever. If you give Menace to Raphael, it's GG. Yeah, Menace, double strike. I think you got them all. What, all of the turtles? Maybe, apart from the precon ones that you have to use wildcards for. But I'm getting them. You can have all 4 of them as commanders, I think. But they're all 5 colour. I can't wait till I get my precon on Monday. Annoying. Ooh, broadcast takeover. Gain control of all artifacts your opponents control until end of turn. Untap them, they gain haste until end of turn. Okay, and then if you've got a sacrificing artifact, we're going to see a lot of artifact decks in the queue. We're going against an artifact deck. We have a way to sacrifice artifacts, which there have been many. Avatars. Yes. So I've got all of the avatars now. The Last Ronin technique, I don't remember seeing that. That artwork is phenomenal. Yeah, that's really good. I don't remember seeing that. Create 3 1/1 white Ninja Turtle Spirit creature tokens. So if this spell's sneak cost was paid, they enter tapped and attacking. Okay, really like that. Yeah, I love that artwork as well. Right, we've only got 2 packs left to get Super Shredder. Come on, give me Super Shredder. I demand a dual-sided Gold Bloom Baxter reskin. Don't we all? Tucker and Raza, terrible 2s. This spell can't be countered. We've got a Turtle Wolf Mutant. Nice. Whenever a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value, Tucker and Raza deals 3 damage to that player. For a 2-drop. It's That's nice. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. My mind is frazzled. I don't know what to build first. All I know is I need to build. Oh, another Raphael. So Menace. Whenever another creature you control enters, you may exile the top card of your library. I mean, if you stick in, just going back to if Raphael had Menace, but if you have it in a multi-color deck and you have Odric on board. Yeah, sorry. You may exile the top card of your library. Whenever Raphael attacks until end of turn, you may play the exiled card with Raphael. So similar to Lalia, but you don't get the +1/+1 counters, and the artwork is just so good. Okay, and now we're down to the Golden Packs OP card on Commander. Yeah, it really is. Okay, give me something good. Give me all the swords. Sear Slicer Goblin, which you've already got. Already got. It's very rare I get anything new when I open these. Okay. Krang. Nice. Flying, Trample, Indestructible, and Haste. Other artifact creatures you control have Flying, Trample, Indestructible, and Haste. Holy moly. It's a 9-drop for 9/9. God, that's good. Oh my god. That's good. That's really good. Give me something new. Come on, something new. Okay. Turncoat, Kunoichi, even. Krang Reanimation, yeah. Sneak 4, but it's normally a 3-drop. When this creature enters, choose target creature and opponent controls, exile that creature until this creature leaves the battlefield. If that creature's sneak cost was paid, instead exile the chosen creature. Good. I've already got that. And Aurora Awakener, which I don't have. That artwork's awesome. Which is a giant druid. When this creature enters, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X permanent cards, where X is the number of colours among permanents you control. Put any number of those permanent cards onto the battlefield, then put the rest of the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. I didn't do the 50 pack opening for Lorwyn because I wasn't streaming. I didn't do it, so I'm missing quite a lot. I did the Mastery Pass, but I just didn't do the pack openings, the 50 packs. I did miss not streaming. Oh, Ninja Team. Okay. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and have Menace. Creature cards in your graveyard have Sneak. So that means you can just play them for their Sneak cost whenever. That's good. That's really good. You may cast creature spells from your graveyard using their Sneak abilities, which, if I'd have just carried on reading, that's what it would have said. The shadow is busted. Oh, yeah. I really like that in my green-black elf deck. Nothing else new. Come on, give me new stuff. Come on. Keen-Eyed Curator, Raccoon Scout. As long as there are 4 or more card types on card exiled with this creature, it gets +4/+4. And okay. Glacialwood Siege. As this enchantment enters, choose Teamer or Sultai. Teamer, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills 4 cards. And Sultai, you may play lands from your graveyard. Ghost back in what you got. Can't never have too many deal 1 of black. Yeah, true. Very true. Right, come on, everyone, cross your butts. Let's see. What do we get? Something new. Something good. Okay. Mikey's class. When this class enters, each player creates a food token. Whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Whenever 1 or more of your opponents are attacked, up to 1 target attacking creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Again, really good. Already got that. Already got that. Season of Gathering, already got that. One of the ones I wanted! Whenever another permanent leaves the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Super Shredder. Oh, thank you. whoever is in charge of the randomness that is pack opening, thank you. Yeah, really pleased with that. What a good pack to end on. Yeah, that's good. Victory shall be mine. That's really good. So we got 4 mythics from that. So while we're here, let's have a quick look at the pre-con commanders, and I will craft them because I want them all. I want them all. Before I was streaming, I was just messing around trying to make sure that it wasn't glitching out and stuff. So not collected that mythic. No, that's not right. I shouldn't be seeing that. No, I'm not. No, I said I was going to do. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Maybe they're not mythic. Shit. I think I might have to do it. Okay. There it is. Yeah, I knew they were on there. I'm really confused then. And the fact that you have to search for these is so people don't know that they exist on here is not good. But it's Leonardo the Balance for whenever a token you control enters, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Do this only once each turn. Look at it. It is glorious. Creatures you control gain Menace, Trample, and Lifelink. And it can be partnered with Character Select, and all of the turtles are here. Let's get my boy Raph. Check Kitsune's technique if you can. Yes, I will have a look at that. Let's do these. Craft that. Solo. There you are. Let's craft that. I didn't even read out Raphael. Sorry, that's my bad. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a mutagen token are created instead. I'm telling you, the pre-con's really good. Apparently, I've only seen these guys. Yeah, there's quite a few. I may as well craft that while I'm here. I have 21. Yeah, I need to think about them. Is that how it's spelled? No, I didn't think so. And this one is green. At the beginning of your second main phase, if you attack this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and create a food token. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The Avatar Commander cards was OP2. Toph is my go-to deck. Yeah, Toph, not Toph. May as well craft you while I'm here. I love that face. He's such a cool guy. Okay, so what did you want me to look at, Kitsune? Target opponent mills half their library rounded up. That is mental, and that's definitely getting crafted with one of the rares. Jesus, that is really good. Okay, and I think that's it. We've opened all the packs. We've crafted some stuff. Oh, Raphael. I didn't read out Raphael. Let me go back to that. I think my first deck that I'm going to build for tomorrow morning's stream, because I'm going to stream tomorrow at 11 AM my time to do some Brawl. Hopefully, if I wake up feeling okay, we shall see. Because I've still not properly healed from my illness. Yeah, so double or damage that creatures you control with counts on them would deal. When Raphael enters, create a mutagen token. So it's got double strike without having double strike, and then it's just crazy. the stuff that you can do with these turtles. Another for the ancient one, exactly. Yeah, so I think tomorrow is going to have to be a Raph deck. Although I might just, because and it's, for me, I mean, it's not late, but I need to build a deck and, you know, and play my games for today, because I haven't played them yet, because I wanted to save the XP for the Mastery Pass. Yeah, I might just rework a deck I've already got. I don't know. I'll have a think about it. Time to brew some anti-turtle decks for tomorrow. See you all later. Thank you ever so much for joining. Thank you for watching and all that. And you guys, thank you so much for being there. You guys are awesome. Can't say that enough. So thank you. So yeah, until the next time, if you're new to this stream and you want to watch my other stuff, you can watch other videos. There's plenty of them on here. They're all Brawl. But yeah, a lot of the meta must bleed. yes, it must. But yeah, and you can join my Discord, which is in my bio on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram under Demonic Teapot on Instagram, which is my profile, because it wouldn't let me put innerrealmplays for some reason. Yeah, and Discord, link in bio, Instagram, and that's it. I don't really do anything else. So yeah, so until the next time, thank you ever so much for joining, watching, liking, subscribing, and doing all that good stuff. Destruction Tribal can't use sneak with no creatures. Yeah, true. Yeah, you're gonna have to build, if you want to use sneak, you're gonna have to build lots of creature decks. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. So thanks again. I know I've said it about 5 times, but thank you very much. So until the next time, I love you all. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.